Okay, so this is the second video to the first one. I paused it, and so I need to start over. So this is the second video to Monday, December 14th, your reading lesson. So we just finished going through our words. I want to do them one more time, okay? So away, today, why, way, some, now, back to away. All right, so now we're going to look at them, and if you can get your little book out if you want to, you're going to be getting it out here to read our story, so you may as well get it ready. You can pause me and open up to this one. It's going to be at the very beginning of your book. It's page 10, so when you turn, you'll see. Whoops, I'm on the wrong book here. Well, sorry about that. I had Unit 2 up there. Okay, so it's your book like this, and it's at the beginning. So you'll see this poem and all about time with the clocks that we talked about, and then our words. Looks more kind of green, almost yellowish green. Okay, now I have it up here. Okay, so we just talked about these words, and now we're going to see some pictures that go with us to help us remember. So away. Do all birds fly away in fall? Okay, so here it is, away.
Away. Do all birds fly away in the fall?
Let's read it. Do all birds fly away in the fall? Okay, this one is now.
Now. It's time for us to eat now.
Okay, let's read it. It's time for us to eat now. Some. I always say, think of so me when you're spelling it. So me is some.
Some kids like to wear a watch.
Some kids like to wear a watch. Some. Okay, this one is today.
Today. It is my birthday today.
It is my birthday today. Okay, this one's one that looks like away, but it doesn't have the at the beginning, so it's just way.
Way. A clock is one way to tell time.
So a clock is one way to tell time. And why? Why? The Y in the ending says I in this word. So you have your I. Why?
Why? Why is summer a fun season?
Why is summer a fun season? Because we get to swim, right? Okay. So let's one more time. Away, now, some, today, way, why? Okay, because those are going to be in our story, and we're going to be reading our first story. Let's go to this page. So you may not have watched the phonics lesson yet, and this week, if you haven't heard the new phonics skill, and it's going to be, we've learned all our short vowels now, and we've learned our digraphs like CH, SH. Now we're going to learn about long vowels. Long vowels are when the vowel says its name. So for A, the long A sound is A. So when inside the word, when you see the A, it's going to say A instead of a. And the way we know that is because it'll have a E on the end of the word. So the E, which I call it a magic E, or sometimes teachers call it a silent E, the E makes the A say A. That's the E's only job. He makes the A say A. So in this one right up here that's dark, ache, wake. Instead of whack, it's wake. Let me grab my board. Just in case you haven't watched the phonics lesson, just do a couple. Let's look just a couple, okay? So now when we used to see that, we say can, because that is can. I'm going to put that magic E on the end, and it changes the word. Now the A says A. You don't say anything for the E. So we go ain, cane, like a candy cane. Okay. If I change this N to a P, ape, cape, because the E makes the A say A. So our words in our story that we're going to be reading, the A words are going to say A instead of a when they have the E on the end. So let's listen to what she says about this.
Long A. The A consonant E spelling makes the long A sound in wake.
Okay, so all of these words have E on the end, so the A is going to say A. So let's just listen to them. And
Date, whale, shakes,
wave, safe, plate, snake, game, grapes, trades,
vase, brave.
So the A's all said A.
Dave gave Jane a plate of grapes. Can the ants take the grapes?
Okay. So Dave gave Jane a plate of grapes. Those all had the E. Okay, this one doesn't, so it's can the ants, short A, take the grapes, all long A. Okay, so in our story we're going to read, these are going to be in our story. Long A words.
Your turn. Look for these words with long A spelled A consonant E in Nate the snake is late. Nate, snake, late, make, wade, lake, wake, gaze, lane, gate, Tate.
Okay. If you want to pause me and practice those words, you can do that. That might be a good idea. Start getting used to blending and reading long A words. Okay. All right. Our story today is so cute. It's called Nate the Snake is Late. And he has a clock, and it's 8 o'clock. So we have long A, magic E. Long A with a magic E. Long A with a magic E. So the A says A. Nate the snake is late. Nate the snake is late. Okay?
Genre, fantasy. Essential question. How do we measure time? Read about how Nate the snake keeps track of time.
So we're talking about time, so let's see how he does keep track of time. Okay. I'm going to play it and then we're going to read it together like we do in my class.
It is 8 o'clock and I cannot be late. I do not wish to make my pals wait.
It is 8 o'clock and I cannot be late. It has a long A. I do not wish to make my pals wait. That one also has a long A sound in it. The AI together. So that one's just, we haven't really learned about that yet. So it is 8 o'clock and I cannot be late. I do not wish to make my pals wait.
I must be there at 10:30, but I have lots of time until then.
Okay. I must be there at 10:30, but I have lots of time until then. Do you notice the rhyme? This book rhymes. You have 10 and then and late and wait. So how is Snake keeping track of time in this picture? Yes, he has a clock. So here it was 8 o'clock. Now see, this one has gone from the 12 over to the 3. It's 8:15. And he doesn't have to be there till 10:30. So he still has time.
At last I am set and on my way there, but I think I still have some time to spare.
At last I am set and on my way there. But I think I still have some time to spare. Spare, that's a long A. Some and way are our new word wall words. So that time there and spare rhymed. So here's the clock. It's now 8:30. So he still has 2 hours before he has to be there.
I wade in this lake as frogs hop away. I do not think they wish to play.
Here's a magic E right here with wade, okay? I wade in this lake as frogs hop away. I do not think they wish to play. Try it one more time. I wade in this lake as frogs hop away. I do not think they wish to play. Away and play. Why don't the frogs wish to play with Nate the Snake? Yeah, they're scared of him, aren't they? Poor Nate. Oh, did you see a clock? Yes, look. It's now 9 o'clock. He still has time. Let's see what he does. Another clock. Now it's 9:30.
The sun is hot, and I nap on a rock. Then I wake up and gaze at the clock.
The sun is hot, and I nap on a rock. Then I wake up and gaze at the clock. Rock, clock. Okay, these were our long A words. Ache, wake, and gaze, gaze, because they have the E on the end. Okay, so it's 9:30. He still has time.
Drats, it is 10 o'clock. Can it be? Will my pals still be there for me?
Drats, it is 10 o'clock. Can it be? Will my pals still be there for me? Be me. He didn't have to be there till 10:30 though, so he should, It's 10 o'clock. He still has 30 more minutes. He must be.
I dash up a lane and past the gate. I am on my way, but am I late?
Okay, we have 3 words that have the magic E. Magic E, magic E. I dash up a lane and past the gate. I am on my way, but am I late? Oh, he is late now. It's 11:45. He was supposed to be there when the red was down here, when this one was down here.
My 6 best pals sit with Miss Tate. I tell them all why I am late. They grin at me and then they say, "Now we can hear the story today."
My 6 best pals sit with Miss Tate. I tell them all why I am late. They grin at me and then they say, "Now we can hear the story today." Say today, and then Tate and late rhyme. So they waited for Nate. Okay, so a character is a person or an animal in the story. So who is our character in the story? It was Nate the snake, right? He's a snake. The setting is where and when a story takes place. Well, it was him going to the library, right? So he started at home and then he was on his way to the library. The plot of a story is what happens at the beginning, middle, and end. So the plot is what the whole story's about, like beginning, middle, end. Okay, so let's see. What happened at the beginning of the story? Well, it said, "It is 8 o'clock and I cannot be late. I do not wish to make my pals wait." So he woke up and he's ready for the day. He needs to get ready and go meet his friends. So the beginning, Nate wakes up at 8 o'clock. He does not want to be late. And then in the middle, kind of like the whole inside of the story, what was going on, Nate does many things such as wade in the lake. Then he takes a nap. And at the ending, what does he do? Yes, Nate, he went to the library and he was late, but his friends waited for him, didn't they? Nice friends. They waited for him to listen to the story. Okay. Okay, so tomorrow we will be rereading the story, but today, for reading, I want you to either read the whole thing, or if it's a little bit of a struggle, if it's a little bit hard, then I want you to do a couple of the pages. Try to read a couple of the pages, and then tomorrow we're going to reread it again. But I would like for you to reread the whole thing if you can, and if you have time. Read it with somebody if you need some help. Practice those long A words, okay? All right, and then remember our words one more time. Away, today, why, way, some, now. All right. So reread Nate the Snake is late, or part of it if it's a little hard for you. Read some or all of it. And that is all for reading today. We don't have any papers or anything to do. So just practice reading, boys and girls. Remember, that's so important. Practice, practice, practice. Okay? And I will see you tomorrow for reading. Bye. Have a good night and a good day.